Here are 7 news items from the world of cryptocurrency. Celsius sues Tether for $2.4 billion. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple weekly summary. Ripple Labs begins testing stablecoin Lust on XRP Ledger and Ethereum. Elon Musk issues statement on Dogecoin. Harris campaign's cryptocurrency stance under question. Preview of the U.S. Consumer Price Index. MiCA regulation poses a threat to stablecoins. First, news. Celsius sues Tether for $2.4 billion. The bankrupt firm Celsius Network has sued Tether and its subsidiaries. The issuer of the USDT stablecoin is accused of illegally seizing assets and breaching contract terms. According to court documents, in 2020, Celsius entered into an agreement with Tether, under which the company received loan funds in USDT. In exchange for this loan, the platform sent 39,542 BTC to the issuer as collateral. Amid Bitcoin's decline in mid-2022, the crypto lender's collateral was at risk of liquidation. Under the contract, the company was required to provide additional collateral. Celsius claims that Tether acted in bad faith, hastily liquidating a significant amount of cryptocurrency and violating the terms of the agreement. Ultimately, this led to financial difficulties and the company's bankruptcy, according to the document. The main goal of Celsius's lawsuit is to recover the Bitcoin assets, which the crypto lender claims were sold below market price and with multiple violations. The USDT stablecoin issuer responded to Celsius's lawsuit, filed in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the Southern District of New York. Tether representatives called it groundless. According to them, the platform chose not to provide additional collateral and instructed Tether to liquidate the bitcoins to close the position. This lawsuit for about $2.4 billion seeks to improperly place the costs of Celsius's mismanagement and failures on Tether. "We look forward to addressing this baseless and unfounded blackmail in court," Tether said. In a statement, Tether's CEO Paulo Ardoino said that Tether's consolidated capital is estimated at nearly $12 billion as of June 30, 2024. Therefore, USDT stablecoin holders will not be affected under any scenario, the company emphasized. It is worth recalling that in November 2023, the court approved Celsius's restructuring plan. A few months later, the cryptocurrency lender announced the completion of its bankruptcy proceedings and the intention to pay creditors $3 billion. Second news. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple weekly summary. Last week, the market showed mixed results. The prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP fluctuated under the influence of bearish and bullish trends. Bitcoin reaches key support again. Bitcoin's price rose by 14% over the last 3 days, which was critically important for its return above the $60,000 mark. This level has proven to be a reliable support for BTC's rally. However, the leading cryptocurrency still has a long way to go before fully recovering from the late July, early August downturn. It will be considered successful when $67,100 becomes a support level again. Currently, BTC is trading at $61,566. Losing the $60,000 support would lead to a drop to $58,236, and further decline from this level would negate the bullish scenario. Ethereum faces tough times. Price and with multiple discussions around Ethereum in July, the asset suffered significantly during the recent correction. The second largest cryptocurrency failed to meet investor expectations after the launch of an ETF and lost nearly 30% in just 9 days. At the time of writing, ETH is trading at $2,634. The altcoin is attempting to close above the $2,681 resistance and continue its recovery. The altcoin has a chance to start a rally after overcoming and confirming $2,930 as support. However, if the breakout fails, a consolidation between $2,930 and $2,681 is likely. XRP price surge resonates. XRP's price showed the most growth among the 3 coins, gaining nearly 16% over the week. To continue its upward movement, the token needs to secure the 38.2% Fibonacci level at 58 cents as support. This would bring XRP closer to full recovery after the recent 19% correction. However, if the altcoin fails to hold above 58 cents, its price could drop to the 23.6% Fibonacci level, which coincides with the 52 cents mark. Third news. Ripple Labs begins testing stablecoin Lust on XRP Ledger and Ethereum. On August 9, 2024, Ripple Labs announced the start of testing its US dollar-pegged stablecoin, Ripple USD, on the XRP Ledger and Ethereum blockchains. In the future, the asset is planned to be extended to other blockchains and decentralized finance protocols. However, at the time of the announcement, Lust was not available for purchase or trading. Ripple Labs warned against crypto scammers who may use the Ripple brand to offer alleged early access to the asset. Ripple USD is currently in beta testing and is undergoing rigorous testing by our corporate partners. This stage is crucial to ensure the stablecoin meets the highest standards of security, efficiency, and reliability before its wide release, the statement reads. It is known that Ripple will use Lust and Ripple in its cross-border payments solution to serve its global clients and significantly improve their experience. The statement also notes that Ripple USD is 100% backed by dollar deposits, short-term US government treasury bills, and other cash equivalents. According to the team, these reserve assets will be audited by a third-party audit firm, and Ripple Labs will publish monthly reports. Fourth news. Elon Musk issues statement on Dogecoin. Tesla CEO Elon Musk recently stunned the X community with a meme post saying, "Just living the meme," accompanied by an image. This playful post caught attention, reflecting Musk's well-known penchant for memes and his ability to engage with the online community. Dogecoin founder Billy Markus, known on X as Shibatoshi Nakamoto, couldn't resist joining in on the fun and replied, "Memes are life." The Tesla CEO's tweet, combined with the Dogecoin Foundation's statement that memes are life, illustrates how humor and internet culture intersect in the world of cryptocurrencies. Meme culture continues to be a driving force behind the popularity of various meme coins, including Dogecoin itself. Meme coins, inspired by internet memes, have garnered significant attention and market value, largely thanks to community enthusiasm and the viral nature of memes. What started as a joke with Dogecoin has turned into a serious player in the crypto space. Meme coins continue to gain popularity. According to a recent report from CoinGecko for the second quarter of 2024, meme coins were the most popular narrative in the second quarter of 2024, accounting for 14.3% of the market. Meme tokens also remained among the top performers this year. One possible explanation for the sustained popularity of meme coins is their accessibility and ability to adapt to market trends, thereby attracting significant community interest. However, it is important to note that meme coins generally have higher leverage compared to most altcoins and are mainly driven by speculative appetite. Dogecoin welcomed a new core release, Dogecoin Core 1.14.8. This is a new minor release that includes significant bug fixes in the network component. As noted in the GitHub document, the release includes major bug fixes that include reducing the number of INV peer objects, improved tracking of transaction requests, and handling of orphan transactions, as well as improved difficulty adjustment error reporting. Fifth news. Harris campaign's cryptocurrency stance under question. Critics claim that the actions of the U.S. Federal Reserve are excessive and could stifle innovation in the cryptocurrency sector. The U.S. Federal Reserve's enforcement actions against the crypto-friendly Customers Bank have sparked speculation that Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign may be insincere in its attempts to build relationships with the cryptocurrency industry. On August 9, Gemini co-founder Tyler Winklevoss took to X to highlight the Fed's actions. Today, the Fed confirmed that Operation Choke Point 2.0 is in full swing, provided valuable insight into how it works, and confirmed that Harris's crypto reset is a sham, Winklevoss said. According to a 13-page document, the Fed's enforcement actions against Customers Bank require it to provide 30 days' notice before entering into any new banking relationships with a cryptocurrency company. Winklevoss emphasized the broader implications of the enforcement actions, stating that Customers Bank is one of the few remaining crypto-friendly banks in the United States. He said the Federal Reserve now controls access to banking services for crypto companies, essentially deciding who can and cannot open a bank account, thereby limiting their ability to operate. Winklevoss criticized the centralization of decision-making authority at the Fed, arguing that such decisions should be decentralized in the banking industry and made at the discretion of individual banks. In response to Winklevoss's statement, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson echoed the sentiment that the current U.S. administration is hostile to the crypto industry. Hoskinson believes that President Joe Biden's administration is actively working against the crypto industry, and this position has not changed. He warns that voting for Harris will harm the U.S. crypto industry, implying that she will continue this so-called war on crypto. In a letter sent to Democratic National Committee Chairman Jamie Harrison in July, a group of U.S. lawmakers and congressional candidates from various districts urged party leaders to take a progressive stance on digital assets and blockchain technology. From March to August 2023, the U.S. banking sector experienced a turbulent period, marked by the collapse of several banks that serviced the cryptocurrency business, including Silvergate Bank, Signature Bank, and Silicon Valley Bank. 6th News. Preview of the U.S. Consumer Price Index. The Core Consumer Price Index, CPI, for July is forecasted to rise slightly, but it is expected to remain at a relatively low level, indicating a consistent trend of declining inflation. Analysts at Nomura and Morgan Stanley forecast a gradual increase in the core inflation level, with prices for key goods likely to continue declining due to factors such as falling car prices and ongoing widespread retail discounts. Core inflation is slowly decreasing, and we believe this slowdown will become more noticeable due to fluctuations in July. We forecast that prices for key goods and services related to travel have been declining for the fourth consecutive month, Nomura analysts said. Although a slight increase in housing-related expenses is expected, the dominant trend is the reduction of inflation. The overall CPI for July is expected to rise somewhat, primarily due to increased energy costs. Nevertheless, this is not expected to significantly alter the overall picture of declining inflation. We expect higher readings in the services sector, mainly due to the recovery of such volatile categories as hotel prices and airfares. We are preparing for another month of low inflation in the housing sector, Morgan Stanley analysts said. Key factors. Further weakness is expected due to declining car prices and continued widespread retail discounts. A slight recovery in rental and owner's equivalent rent prices is expected, but the trend of declining inflation remains. Gasoline price increases are likely to contribute to a rise in the overall CPI. A further gradual decline in auto insurance prices is expected. Nomura and Morgan Stanley analysts expect the Federal Reserve to continue focusing on the labor market, gradually reducing the intensity of monetary policy. The ongoing trend of declining inflation is expected to contribute to a rate cut by the end of the year. While July's CPI data may show a slight uptick, the main trend remains a decline in inflation. Key elements such as housing and key goods continue to show signs of weakness. As the Federal Reserve adjusts its policy approach, the direction of the Core Personal Consumption Expenditure, PCE, inflation indicator will be closely watched. 7th News. MiCA regulation poses a threat to stablecoins. The European MiCA regulation poses significant risks for stablecoin issuers and the banking system. This was stated by Tether CEO Paolo Ardoino in comments to Cointelegraph. The main problem with the MiCA rules is that instead of providing safety guarantees, they create a large systemic risk, Ardoino believes. The MiCA regulation, which came into force on June 30, 2024, requires stablecoin issuers to hold at least 60% of reserves in the European Economic Area. Tether's CEO explained that financial institutions operate under fractional reserve banking conditions, where only a portion of deposits are available for withdrawal. This makes such companies extremely vulnerable, Ardoino believes. As an example, the expert cited the bankruptcy of Silicon Valley Bank and the subsequent depegging of the USDC stablecoin. Silicon Valley Bank went bankrupt, we all know this, and our main competitor in the stablecoin market suffered greatly. I think we have a great example of why this is a bad idea, Ardoino added. The Tether executive noted that cash deposits in the EU are insured up to $100,000. However, these guarantees are insufficient for large players, he stated. Back in June 2024, Paolo Ardoino criticized MiCA requirements for stablecoin issuers. In his view, they not only complicate operations in EU countries but also make stablecoins extremely vulnerable and more risky to operate. It is worth noting that following the new regulation, Binance announced a policy change regarding certain stablecoins. Earlier in March 2024, the OKX crypto exchange noted that it had suspended support for USDT pairs in Europe.